What up? Hey, I hope everybody having a good day today. Hey, make sure y'all keep everybody that's dealing with something lifted up in prayer. Make sure y'all keep all the everybody that's dealing with death and sickness and illness. Make sure y'all keep everybody lifted up in prayer. All right. So here's something. I'm gonna say this right here. And I'm gonna get this on off my system, because sometimes I have to get it out, and you know, would be a good time to use some discretion, but I think it's a message here, and I also think it's a lesson to be learned. Okay, now, happy belated Thanksgiving. I know on the radio show we was talking about Thanksgiving clapbacks this morning or whatever. So I'm going to do my Thanksgiving clapback for every single family member that came over here Thanksgiving and ate and complained or whatever. Here's my Thanksgiving clapback to you. If so, what I got back was that everybody complained. Everybody complained because somebody fixed your plate. Some people don't like for their food to touch. I understand that. And some people like, well, why we couldn't fix our own food? Well, why you had a van to come pick everybody up? Why we couldn't park at the house? Now, first of all, I live in a neighborhood and I have neighbors. And I'm trying to be thoughtful and mindful of my neighbors to not have cars parked in front of their house just in case they might have gifts for Thanksgiving. And I don't want people walking all through their grass and parking all over the place, and over 50 people, 50 people came over for Thanksgiving. So I try to be a good neighbor because my neighbor on my left and my neighbor on my right are really good friends of mine. And I try to be considerate because I don't know if I want nobody cars parked in front of my house either. And then I don't want all them cars at my house because when somebody get ready to leave, who driving a red truck? Who driving the blue truck? You got me blocked in. Then people drive all in my grass. That's why I got the stones out there to keep people from driving on my grass. And then when it rains, my grass turn into a mud slick or whatever. So what I did was I got a van to meet at a meeting place outside of the neighborhood that runs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, dropping people off so they could come and enjoy Thanksgiving dinner and don't have to worry about parking and walking up the sidewalk. I did that for your convenience. Now, the reason why I hired people this year to make the plates for you was because people complained last year about the wait time for the food. Now you got people standing in line and it's 50 people. So people standing in line to get their food. Then the kids standing in line. Kids don't know how to make a plate. Then you got the mama trying to make the plates for them and the kids. And then you got people digging in the middle of the stuff and don't know how to properly make a plate. It was just too much and it was too chaotic. So what I did was trying to be thoughtful, try to make it easy for everybody, right? So you didn't like that. You complain about that. You complain about the parking and every goddamn thing else. So mind you, if my food was so bad, which that's why you come anyway, because the food good and the quality of the food good, and I really can cook. I cook better than I do comedy. That's for real. That's why you come. You come because my ass can cook, and you know I can cook, and everybody that ever had my cooking know that I can cook. Now, first of all, I don't ask nobody to bring nothing. You understand? I don't ask somebody to bring nothing. You know what I'm saying? I buy all the food. And sometimes it's me and my kids, and this time it was me. My sister came over and helped me out. And my oldest girl, she went and ran errands. And not only did she run errands and get everything, she made desserts. We had been cooking for 8 days, cutting up onions, cutting up bell peppers, going buying stuff. I rented extra equipment for the garage to make extra food. I rented tables, chairs to make it nice. I lit candles. I played music or whatever. I tried to make Thanksgiving as nice as I possibly could for my family. And for you to sit in my house and talk about me and complain about everything or whatever, you have an option. don't come back. Don't come back. And it wasn't just one person, it was a few of you. I know who you are, and you know who you are. But you bring your ass here every Thanksgiving, and you sit down, and you eat like a dog. Out of 50 people, 2 people bought a card. 2. The only white dude that came, Bobby, he bought a card. And Mr. and Miss Green. Let's read the card. Niggas, since you want to sit up with somebody, you want to talk about somebody and dog somebody out at their house, in their house, while eating the food. And then when we fix your plate, to make it convenient for you. When you went back to get seconds or whatever, you were able to go up there and get whatever you want. And then I had them serve you dessert. I had them to pour your punch in your tea. Nobody had to clean up the kitchen. Nobody washed the dishes. We cleaned up the kitchen. We mopped. The only thing you had to do is come eat. Then I hired a bartender. We had free Ciroc. We had free Hennessy. We had wine. Didn't ask no money for the liquor. Everything was free. Yeah. Let's read the card that Mr. and Miss Green sent. See this right here? See, Mr. and Miss Green, they sent a card. It said, from our family to yours at Thanksgiving time. They didn't complain. They plate got fixed. They 90 years old. This is a 90-year-old couple. Had the class, so classy, they sent a thank you card. But don't send one now just because I'm making this video. Don't send one now. Because if one come to my house now, I'm going to take it, I'm going to shred it, and I'm going to wipe my ass with it. See, I'll show you. See, it's more than one way to skin a cat. See, I got some for you talking niggas in the family. Mad because somebody did something different because we made a change. And I got a solution for all this. Here go one. You're 1 in a million. That's from Bobby Fox. Came in with a Thanksgiving card. You know, say, hey, no real words for, listen to this. No real words, what is it? No real words for how, for the love I have for you. Love you, brother. Bobby Fox. Happy Thanksgiving. Roll Tide. See that right there? See? Didn't complain. Didn't complain about nothing. But, oh, I got a solution. As a matter of fact, we're going to get a blessing out of this past Thanksgiving. Since everybody complained every year about, but well, he always fussing at the kids. No, your son ain't gonna be in my house with his pants sagging, and your son can't wear earrings in my house. Period, point blank. No, your daughter's not gonna be upstairs, downstairs, running in my house. So, I got an idea. If you don't like me correcting, not fussing at, correcting your kids, and if you don't like the way I did Thanksgiving, guess what I'm going to do next year? I'm going to have Thanksgiving dinner for just me and my kids. We're going to eat Thanksgiving dinner at probably 11 o'clock Thanksgiving morning. But what I am going to do, we're going to go downtown, and I'm going to have a tent set up. And we're going to feed the fucking homeless for Thanksgiving next year. Let's see if you come to that. Let's see if you come down there. I tell you what. Let's see if the homeless people complain. I'm going to set up a big-ass tent next year for Thanksgiving. And we're going to eat with the homeless from now on. Now I ain't got to worry about you inviting folks that I don't know in my house and get mad because I don't let people I don't know in my house. Hey, you can bring as many people as you want. Come on downtown next year. I got a place over there right across from Phillips High School. In the middle of the field. I'm going to rent this big ass tent and some propane tanks and some generators, and I'm going to cook meal and I'm going to serve the homeless for Thanksgiving on next year. I bet you won't show up then. I bet you won't be trying to run all your friends and different folks I don't know here then, huh? I'm going to see if you're going to join me for that, huh? And guess what? Usually when homeless people get food, they get served. Do they complain? Nope. I ain't never seen a homeless person. I ain't never seen nobody complain about getting served. Complain about every way. So what your food touched? Some people didn't have nothing to eat at all. Because if my food touched and I couldn't stand it, the first thing I would have said, well, I really don't care about my food touching. I'm going to keep this comment to myself. Pull me to the side and say, hey, Rick, next time, can you get some little individual? I'm gonna bring some individual bowls next year, so when you do the little serving, you can put everything in. Shit, you should have bring some individual bowls. Then your food won't touch. Then nothing else to complain about. But thank you, family, and thank the 2 people that bought the 2 cards. And I want to thank the rest of the family for inspiring me today. Since you sat in my house and talked about me like a dog and complained the whole time about everything. And shout out to my oldest daughter that made desserts, that made everything, that worked her ass off and helped put together this awesome, wonderful production that wasn't perfect enough for you. But next year, we're going to be downtown feeding the homeless. There you go. And if you don't like what I said on Facebook, don't bring your goddamn ass over here. Ever again. You ain't got to speak to me. I'm dead to you. You know what I do for people? I have brain funerals. I sit there and what I do is, I'm going to show you what I do for people when I'm done with them. Because I really want some of y'all to be done with me because I really don't like you anyway, because you ain't nothing but a bunch of complainers and you talk too much and you're a hypocrite anyway. So what I do is I write out an obituary. See, that's what I do for your ass when I don't like you. When I'm done with you or whatever, I do a whole service. I do the viewing of the remains, then I do the New Testament, and then I do the Old Testament, and then I do a solo, and then I do the reading of the obituary silently, and then I do words from friends and neighbors, 2 minutes please, and then I do the eulogy, and then the funeral directors come around and get the casket and roll your ass clean up out of my brain. And then I don't even do the cemetery. I just stay at the church and wait for y'all to come back after the repast. That's what I do for you. So half of y'all, I done already had a brain funeral for you anyway. So it is what it is. But I tell you what, since you want to talk about me inside of my house, after you done drunk all of that good expensive liquor and made them wonderful desserts my daughter made, and talk about me like a dog, we'll be downtown eating with the homeless people next year. Now you can either join me or you can take your ass and eat at your house, because all y'all got a place. And guess what? Ain't nobody invited me to their house for Thanksgiving in 10 years. Ain't nobody invited me to their house for dinner on Sunday, except for my sister. Ain't nobody invited me to their house. Hey, Ricky, we gonna feed you. Oh, LaBert and Wendy invite me. Deltrick always invite me. That's 3 people. And I know I can go and eat with Kyria, Renee, and Michelle. They just know that because I ain't down there in Albany. But I tell you what, I got something for your ass since you want to talk about me. Hey, have a brain funeral. Unfollow me on Facebook. Unfriend me. Unlike me. See, you can click me off of life. You can block my number. You ain't got to call me. You ain't got to text me. You ain't got to respond. Here it is right here. Now, there you go. Have a good day. See y'all next Thanksgiving, downtown Birmingham, across the street from Phillips High School. It will be a big-ass white tent out there, and I will be feeding the homeless from now on Thanksgiving Day. Now share that. Have a good day. See y'all at karaoke. Peace.